Alrighty, guys. So right now, you kind of see my face, right? I'm gonna flip the screen so you see my good camera to the sky. So you might see nothing but, and it broke up into two, and one came, and before it went away, the second one came right behind it, and they were both beautiful and had huge tails, and one of them went all the way, and amazing. Then I saw an erratic comet for the third one, or meteor for the third one, and that one did like a little 6-inch arc, like a rainbow. And then I saw one to the right that shot like, maybe if I held a ruler like a foot away from my face, it would be like the size of a ruler, and it had a huge, like you could see the tail perfectly. And then a fifth one came and like hit that exact same spot area, that same area. And so what I'm seeing so far is absolutely amazing. We're still only at 10:08, and so they said basically I should expect to see anywhere from like 20 to 50 in the next hour. And then it said like more than that the hour after that, and then like 60 to 100 between midnight and 6 a.m. Now, I'm super excited about this. Now, I'm a little bit worried about staying up till 6 a.m. or maybe even 5 a.m., depending whenever the sun starts exposing itself. Just because I haven't stayed up that late in a long time, and I've been going to bed at like 8 or 9 o'clock every night. So, like, right now is when I go to bed. And so it's going to be difficult to stay up for 9 more hours, but we shall give it a try. And I probably have 1/3 of the visible space in my sight right now, and I'm staring directly into Perseus constellation, which is where the meteors are coming from. And I'm staring like basically directly at Perseus and towards the center of the entire sky. And I've seen some to the left, to the right, and down the middle. And yeah, this is where I'm just going to be staring at the sky as I hold my phone up here. Hopefully we get some more big ones and it shows up on my camera. You guys will have to let me know if you see it. But what I'm really hoping is that as I sit here and I talk to you guys about what's happening tonight, I'm hoping that you guys are somewhere where there's no light pollution, and you're staring up at space and you're watching the meteors with me as we discuss. And if you live in a different part of the world, I think you'll be able to see the meteor shower like when the sun goes down on your side. And it, like, the meteor shower is going to keep happening the next couple days, like I think the next week or two. And so this is just supposed to be the best night. So I'm gonna be here for a long time. And honestly, like, I'm probably gonna talk about the things I talk about, and then like all night long, I might just like not talk very much, or I might like just repeat myself over and over and over again, just because like there'll be new people coming in, not knowing what's going on, and so maybe different times. And then, yeah, as we watch the stars. What's pretty funny is that right, like in all my perfect visual, there's no clouds whatsoever. Alrighty, so what is, we've already talked about eclipse, the total solar eclipse by the blood moon, which is better than a total blood moon because moon, And just before I found that out, I discovered that 96 pattern that happened with Fossils Creek. And so that's pretty cool. What did I just say right there? 96, something about 96. Oh, yeah, the blood moon was 96. And so we know that the Bible verse says before the coming day of the great day of the Lord, like the sun will be turned to black, the moon to blood, and the stars will fall from heaven, right? And so those three things that are happening right now, and especially like with this meteor shower happening at a time when it's a new moon, so there's no moon light pollution, so we're getting maximum effect. That is amazing. And the alignment only happens once every 136 years. So that's incredible. And with the new moon thing, I don't even think that accounts for the new moon. And if you add the new moon in, I bet it's at once every 1,000 years, maybe 10,000 years. But all right, so we're at 5 meteors so far. I'm going to try to keep count. So every time I say a new meteor, I'm going to try to say the number. If I lose count and you guys hear me lose count, drop the number I was on in the comments and get me back on count. So the last couple live streams I did today before it got nighttime, I was talking about some things. Some stuff and things. So one of the things I was talking about was how the Jewish New Year, starting on September 23rd and ending on September 11th, is marked as specifically a holy year. That when you look at when that happens, it happens here in 2025 to 2026, or 5786 to 5787. Ooh, I just saw another one. That would be number 6. It was way to the right though, so you wouldn't have seen it. But I don't think, like, it wasn't a very bright one. But so the Jewish New Year or Jewish year happening that way, 9/23, 9/11, it happens here, and then it didn't happen again if you look back for 220 years. And it happened on the day that, or the year that Joseph Smith was born, the founder of Mormonism. And what's interesting is that 220-year gap. Well, the year 220 is the start of that 1800-year pattern where the decade of the sum of the Jewish year matches the last 2 digits of the Gregorian calendar. So it happens in 220, 1120, and 2020. And so it's cool that it's a 220-year gap just because it kind of points to the 220, the start of that other pattern. But then the other thing is that if you look at the next time that it happened before that, it was 38 years in 1767. And then if you go and you look, when does it happen after 5787 or 5786? When's the next time it repeats? It's exactly 38 years after. So besides this 220-year gap that was caused because a certain Jewish year in like the year 1900 didn't account for a leap year for some reason, it caused a 220-year fluctuation that is now resettled, and now the pattern repeats every 38 years. So the number 38 is holding significance, right? And where does the number 38 hold significance in the Bible? Well, I don't remember all the things that I found, but I do remember one specifically, and that was, ooh, I just saw, ooh, that was a pretty one. I don't know if you, that's number 7. Ooh, that was a pretty one. That was easily a ruler's length and a beautiful tail. And so when Moses took the slaves out to the promised land, they were settled somewhere that was not considered so hard for 2 years before they actually began their journey. So what everyone describes as the 40 years in wilderness, the Bible actually describes as 38 years of turmoil. And so 38 holds significance there. But then on top of that, 38 points to 3/8. And when you look at that, we get the huge significant 888 Lions portal dates. But then also we get 3/8 points to Jesus in the Greek. And so 38's doing a lot of work. 38's doing a lot of work. Now 38 didn't really have much to do with tonight other than we are now back on that 38-year pattern. Like the start of this 923 to 911 is the start of a new 38-year pattern where that pattern will again. So that's how 38 is relevant to tonight. But other than that, the day of the Lord is not, we know that there was 42 generations between Abraham and Jesus. We know that, oh wait, one thing about 38 also, there was 38 years was the amount of years that the dude at Bethesda's pool had to suffer before Jesus healed him. But back to 42, Bethesda's pool or whatever. But back to 42, there was something else about 42. I said it in the last video. I'm going to forget it in this one, but I didn't say this one, which is the 4 and 20 elders. And so 42.0, like 42 is like, if you look at 4, 2 as a pattern, it's 4 minus 2 equals 2. And so minus 2 again equals 0. 20 elders is also pointing to 2. And so we got 42, right? What happens, like, since I saw this significance of 42 in 42 days, something happens type of thing, and I know it happens every single year, I went ahead and I asked the question, did anything happen in 1942 on August 12th and August 13th? Okay. So first off, that meteor shower, I believe I remember reading that it was an incredible. Oh, no. This is what it was. What it was I asked when was the last time this meteor shower was witnessed. when it was also a new moon. So there was no moon light pollution during the storm, during the meteor shower. And guess what the response was? The response was 1942, 1812, 1813. Okay? Well, guess what? That's exactly apart, which is exactly 40. The best meteor shower, or one of the best, to an hour, only turned into 30 minutes, which honestly less than 30 minutes because of my intro. So the idea of just repeating that a dozen times, I don't know if I love that. I'm not so sure that I love that. I haven't seen another meteor yet. I believe we're on number 7 right now. But I'm sure they're coming. It's only 10:35. Once we get to 11, it said I should be said between 11 and midnight. I should see between, I think it said 20 to 50 in an hour. So that should be anywhere from 1 to every 1 to 3 minutes, basically. I'm hoping to see some more earth grazers, though. And the next one's number 8. So probably should be an earth grazer. Just because it points to Jesus or Marcus. Like 8 points to Jesus, 9 points to Marcus. I hope you guys are watching the meteor shower with me tonight. I got a feeling it's going to be a special song. I got a feeling we're going to witness some crazy-ish. Oh, those clouds better stay away from me, though. I will smite. I don't even know what. I'll smite something if those clouds fuck with my night tonight. Get something party. Oh, meteors, where are you? Come out. Warriors. I looked up the movie theaters today because like I went into town and I didn't like I thought it was gonna rain super heavy today. It didn't, but I thought it was going to. And I looked up the movie theaters and I almost went to go see Spider-Man New Day, but I decided not to. That's gay. And then I looked, and at the very bottom, there was one special premiere showing for Warriors. And I almost went to go see that, but I decided not to. And honestly, I don't even know anything about Warriors other than 2 things. Like when I wrestled at Westwood High School, people used to talk about it a lot during wrestling, especially when we did like our War Eagle chant. But then also when Thunder were playing against Golden State, I believe. Yeah, it was Thunder. It was and Kevin Durant versus Stephen Curry, and it was, I believe, mocking that movie, and it had Kevin Durant with like the bottles around his fingers, acting all, looking all saying "Warrior, come out to play." Yeah, those are my 2 memories of that. Uh, okay. That's a good time. Let's start charging. Looks like we're charging. We should be good. All right. Let me grab a water. Grab a water. Water. All righty. We got you guys back to pointed at the sky. Oh, no. Where did it go? Nope. Nope. That's not right. There we go. All right, we back. Hold on, let me pull up my pants a little bit. Actually, I gotta piss also. Alrighty. We are good to go. Where are my meteors? We're at 10:42. Ooh, 42. Where's my meteors? Give me a 1042 meteor. It's gonna get chilly tonight. I can already tell. So Flagstaff was named as the first dark sky in, I believe, the United States of America, like Dark City or something. Basically meaning when it's nighttime, it's truly nighttime. And I think Tucson was named one afterwards, and maybe even more better and like more darker. But Arizona is notoriously known for being able to view the skies better than other places. If you didn't know, now you know. Oh, meteors, where are you? I know you're coming. Meteors, oh, tell me, will you bring the keys to unlocking these mysteries of the universe and its motion. What songs do I know? Not many. Like, I have an amazing memory, but for some reason, when it comes to music, like, I'm just terrible. Like, I can't karaoke a song. Like, before I karaoke a song, I got to go outside and, like, listen to it and, like, read the lyrics, like, 5 times in a row. Like, some songs were able to stick with me just because I sang them so much. Very few of them. So, like, if I get trapped in jail or something, like, I do a lot of singing, especially when I feel like I'm being mistreated. I'll just sing at the top of my lungs, and it always pisses the guards off. And I love to piss the guards off because they got no right to stop me from singing. It's my religious right to sing when I want, where I want, how I want. So I've done a lot of that. So let's see some of the songs I remember. We're going to sing some of them right now and see what happens. Let's start with the Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets prickling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the motherfucking one man brave. America used to be brave. In 1776, it was brave for a little bit, but quickly became nothing but rich, evil people trying to consume power. In leaders of America died. I think it was targeted, and like America started in 1776, and George Washington was such a great leader and such a great man that he was able to keep evil at bay. But and the proof of it is Joseph Smith, 1805. Time as 1826, with great men targeted at the same time. Joseph Smith is being targeted because he's telling the true word of God. And the devil hates the true word of God. If you like, the only thing you weren't allowed to say for the last 6,000 years in history is that God the Father is the second coming of Christ, and that one day he will come and fuck this world up. You can't say that to a king. If you said that to a king anytime in the last 6,000 years, they would kill you, unless the king was saying it himself. There was few times where a king was actually telling people that's the way it was going to go down. And so yeah. I thought we would have seen more meteors by now, or at least shooting stars. Because I consider it to be a meteor when it has the tail that I can see following behind it. But the shooting stars that I've seen in between, I'm sure, are also meteors coming from the same place. But I'm only counting the ones that create the tail. It's about to pick up, people. It's almost 11 o'clock. That means things are about to get started. Um, 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 um. Like, I kind of know some songs, but I don't really know them, so I just make up words as I sing them. Kind of like this one. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under on this magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. A whole new world with new horizons to pursue. I'll chase them everywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you. Now I'm in a whole new world, unbelievable sights, indescribable feelings, swirling, tumbling, free-whirling through a diamond nightless sky, a whole new world. Oh, that used to be one of my favorites. I identify as a street rat. Obviously, Hercules was one of my favorite growing up. I don't think that's much of a surprise. Oh, meteors. 10:56. We're almost at 11. Looks like that battery pack is dead. It is dead zoes. On to the next one. So I haven't smoked a cigarette in how long has it been? I guess like there was one time where last time that I smoked tobacco was when I went to a court order doctor's appointment back in 2025, early 20. I bought a black and mild because it showed up like 4 hours early, and maybe days. There's just a star that showed up in near the Perseus constellation, and it's blinked blue, but it's not moving at all. What is that? Is that a light on top of a mountain or something? No, the mountain's right there. What the fuck is that? Like, if you look perfectly, I would say west. It was moving. But now it's totally moving. Or is it a helicopter? It's loud. Yeah. All right, get out of here so we can both meteors. That means one is due. Bye. Like I can still see the stars, but it looks a little hazy. But the meteors I've seen are way brighter than the stars, so it shouldn't have any problems affecting my meteor viewing. It could make the meteors actually look even cooler, seeing the tail through the clouds. Because the full cloud is just like hazy. Full hour in. You're at 11:07. 11. Clear skies. Like, bro, like literally the first meteor I saw, it was yellow like the sun. And it shot from the very northeast of the sky that I could see all the way to the southwest. And then right before it started to go out, the second one behind it started coming behind it and didn't go as far. It wasn't it. It was all low. I guess there's a name when an asteroid falls. The first asteroid that I saw was actually two asteroids or two meteors. And past that, it's one piece broke off and fell behind, and it follows the same path right after it. And the name of oh, meteors, where are you? Come on, give me that mega meteor. I want a mega meteor. Have it come right at me and disintegrate into a tiny little ball that I can catch. That would be cool. And imbue me with magical stardust energy. $11.11. Make a wish. Yeah, I just got an email talking about a vote for ANC shareholders. Yay. I think I own like $12 of shares or something. All right, we didn't get our 1111 meteor, but that's okay. Just because you make a wish on 1111 doesn't mean it has to come true at 1111. Huh. Huh. Say it louder for them in the back. And yes, for those who are nitpicky, I was touching something red when I made the wish. Oh, meteors, where are you? Come out to play. Here, meteor, 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 meteor. Come here, boy. I'm in trouble. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to this girl. She's got my heart tied in a knot and my stomach in a whirl. But even I've been playing my guitar. I've been listening to jazz. I swear I'm going mad. Lost connection for a second. We lost connection for a second. All right, let's try to do what I can do with handlebars. Because, like, what happened? I don't listen to the song for a long time. Like, I keep wanting to say, look at me. Just call say it's good to be alive in such a small world. I'm all curled up with a book to read. But that's the second line. And I. How's it go? Look at me. Just call say it. Damn it. It gets me. I can't think of it. Even in the past, we're all crooked D. I could show you how to. Hold on. So it goes, look at me. Just call say that's good to be alive. Crookedy. Man, that used to be my song. But even is anybody out there? Hello, hello, hello. Look, you can see the dude. That's a campfire right there that you see in the middle of the screen. That's a campfire. It's a campfire. Imagine some of these meteors are going to be brighter than that campfire. Same one type of one that I saw at 9, between 9 and one type of one that I saw at 9, between 9 and 9:10. 9:10. Bro, those clouds, get the fuck. Getting no meteors in the first 20 for 11 o'clock is telling me they're all built up. They're going to come together. Look up the last time this happened 84 years ago. the the shower with a new moon, so there's no light pollution from the moon, because the new moon means that the moon's not there. And they described it as an awe captivating experience. And we are 84 years later to that same point. And I am ready for fireworks. Are you ready? It's 11:23. You know what that means. Oh, meteors. There's definitely some clouds in our way because I don't see no stars in the huge patch of sky. It's possible years, but I feel like I still be able to see it on one side or the other because most of these meteors are moving so far that I see where the cloud might end, and if there was a meteor, it would make it past either side of it. At least from the ones I've seen so far. Oh, meteors! I know you're out there. I got my glasses on just for you. Let's drink some more water. Oh. That's the campfire. All right. We're definitely getting started here soon, people. Well, I can feel it. Uh, Ooh, just saw a shooting star, but no tail. Hmm. Oh, that's why. 11:28. One point three o'clock. Starting off a little slower than I would have liked. I mean, it started off huge, which I did like, but I would have liked to see him consistently coming in. Come on. I got a feeling something's got to be coming soon. So, one of the connections that I haven't made to this yet that points back to 813, sort of, is that it also points back to the Mormons. So basically, there was in 1827, September 23rd, the Revelation 12 sign in the heavens. If you don't know what that is, just look it up. happened on September 23rd, 1827. And 6 years later, in a couple months, on November 13th, 1833, the Mormons were under great persecution, and there was a group of cops and banksmen and just people of the town that came together and said, "We're going to go kill every last Mormon tonight. Tonight's the night. We're going to do it, people." And supposedly it was roughly around 2 in the morning. And on November 13th, 1833, a meteor shower came through, and it was arguably, they say, one of the greatest meteor showers ever witnessed. And it scared the violent people so much that they held back on their plans for that night, and it gave the Mormons time to escape. So that same sign, Revelation 12 sign, happened September 23rd, 2017. And so I was expecting something like a meteor shower to happen on November 13th, 2023, and nothing happened. I was homeless that night, and I was staring at the sky, and that night just passed away, and absolutely nothing happened that day, and I was devastated. But then, instead of that November 13th being important to me, it was 7 years later instead of 6, this time 7. And on November 13th, instead of me getting a miracle, it was the day I had my hearing the second time in 5 years, where I was force medicated because of my religious beliefs, and it was totally illegal when it happened. And so instead of me getting a miracle for my November 13th sign, my November 13th sign was, you get the worst day of your life almost, and suck it up, buttercup. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. But now, instead of November 13th meteor shower miracle, I get an August 13th meteor shower miracle, which, for the times and the seasons and everything and the meaning behind it, like, works out better. And now I'm in a situation where I get to watch the full scale of it. So interesting how that all played out. Very interesting. You could even argue that since today, I think it's still before midnight. Yep. So today, since I released the Day of the Lord video, like, TikTok keeps pulling it off. I've tried to upload it 5 times and TikTok pulled it off every time. And there is absolutely nothing in that video that is against their guidelines. It's just so damning that they're scared of it. And so, in theory, that did put a bullet on my back, or a target on my back, for anyone that's serious about trying to stop God. And so, potentially, somebody could be plotting to kill me tonight, but potentially the meteor shower puts the fear of God into them. I don't know about all that. That's about anyone trying to kill me or anything, but just looking back at the historical record, man, that's crazy. We haven't seen any meteors since 11 o'clock, and it's now 11:38. Ooh, 38. We were just talking about the number 38. Give us a 38 meteor. I'm looking. Nope, we're at 11:39. No 38 meteor. Where are they? They said the peak is between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. So I'm going to be patient, but damn. We at 11:40 now. It's time to get this shit started. How could we get some at 9 o'clock and then none from 11 to 11:40? Oh, meteors, where are you? Come out wherever you are. Ready or not, here I come. Visualize them coming and they will come. What up, one viewer in the chat? Say something. Oh, he left. I'm all alone again. Even though there's probably a billion people watching. At least in heaven there is. Because the people in heaven know all the secrets of heaven come from me, not from heaven. I am the secret of heaven. I am heaven's ultimate weapon. Come on, motherfuckers. You already shown me what you can do. Let's step it up. 1:35:23 on the clock. I'm seeing some blinking stars. One of them appears to be an airplane, maybe. Keep an eye on that guy. But the other one... The other one appears to be a blinking star. Maybe it's a plane. It's so tiny. Hard to tell what's happening, what they are. I think we'll assume both of them are planes for now. Come on, meteors. 11:43. Woo! Did you see that one? Number 8. Number 8. That was a pretty one. That was at 11:44. 11:44 on the clock. I hope you guys saw that one. It was a bright one. Make a wish, motherfuckers! Number 8 was powerful. It was a good one. Now let's make number 9 even better. They're coming, people. The next wave has officially begun. Ooh, I saw a shooting star. Didn't have a tail, though. It'd be nice if I was a little bit more of a computer nerd. I was told there's special apps I could download, connect to my YouTube to where I stream from the app, to where I can change settings, to where you can view the sky better. But all that shit would take me a couple days to figure out. So I said, fuck that. Fuck that. Let's try to get a little more comfortable. Oh, it's a little chilly. All right, we're at 11:48. The next one should be coming in any minute. Getting a good build up for number 9. Let's make it a good one. Oh, Comet, where are you? They should start rolling in here pretty soon. It's crazy how there's no like warning about them. They just show up and they disappear. Very interesting. All right, we're at 11:51. Come on, where are you? I know you want to come. This has to be one of the slowest starts to the meteor shower of all time. If it says that you normally get 20 to 50 between 11 and midnight, we got literally 1 or 2. That better mean that the next part's going to be that much better. That better be what that means. Where did you go? Oh, weeping. Where did I drop you? That one there. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me see here. There we go. 55. 55. Coming to mid. We'll start getting up at midnight. Shooting star, but the pet. We have been born as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. We are as the armies of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth. And we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. We have been saved for these latter days, to build His kingdom in righteous ways. We have been blessed, and so will go forth, preaching repentance to all the earth. We are as the armies of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries and bring the world His truth. The world is truth. Called to serve His heavenly King of glory, chosen heir to witness for His name. Far and wide proclaim the King of glory. Far and wide His love proclaim. Onward, ever onward, as we glory in His name. Forward, forward, as we glory in His name. All right, we're going to be super quiet. We're going to summon the next meteor. We're just going to focus super hard on drawing a super big meteor until it actually comes. Let's see what happens. The helicopter kind of fucked up our no noise. I was really hoping a comet was going to fly right past the helicopter, or a meteor. Get out of here, helicopter. Ugh. Twenty-two, 23:32 on the clock. We're at 12:30. Definitely saw a shooting star. No tail. Another shooting star. No tail. Another shooting star. No tail. Definitely just saw a shooting star that was kind of a meteor. It had a little tail, but it wasn't like the other ones. We'll call that one a shooting star, not a meteor. We're still waiting on number 10. Come on, send me some golden fireballs. We're at 12:36. 12:36 on the clock. This has been very underwhelming so far. I mean, when it started at 9 o'clock, like it was fireworks, and I thought tonight was going to be crazy. But now it's literally nothing. Like since 12 o'clock, we're supposed to have 60 to 100 per hour. And we're 40 minutes in, and we maybe seen one. What the fuck? I mean, you count shooting stars, we maybe seen like 5 or 6, but still. That ain't no 60. Oh, that was a good one. That's number 10G for sure. I don't know if you saw that one. I probably didn't have the camera at the right spot. That was a good one, though. Nice tail and everything. All right, we're at 10. Give us 11. All right. It came when I started complaining, so maybe that was my signal to just stop complaining and it will come. Just let it happen. It's a late bloomer meteor shower. Definitely just saw a shooting star. Ooh, just saw another shooting star. All right, I'm gonna start walking again. I'm getting cold. 12:41. All right, walking backwards. All right, walking forward. Oof, that wind is chilly. All right, walking backwards. Shooting star. Walking forward. Haven't seen any more meteors yet. Still waiting on number 11. Walking backwards now. Or trying to. Walking forward. Walking backwards. Waiting on Meteor 11. Oh, my neck is going to be sore. Meteors, where are you? The sky is nice and dark for you to shine. Walking forward. Walking backwards. Like, no matter what happens tonight, I've already seen enough to make tonight worth it. But I'm really hoping that we get a show tonight. Definitely star. Walking forward. It's weird to get the police sirens out here when I'm literally off a dirt road a mile down the road. I don't know how the police sirens are getting out here. Just saw a shooting star. All right, walking backwards. Waiting for my comet or my meteors. Come on, give me another Earth grazer. 2:44:44 on the clock. Walking forward, can go sit down again and rest my neck. Where are you, meteors? Ah, warm breeze, that's nice. Okay. 12:53. 7 more minutes till 1 o'clock. Then that next hour, she pushes to 2 o'clock. And that is when the real show is supposedly supposed to start. We shall see about that. But for now, we just stare. Ooh, just saw a comet. That's number, is that 11? It had a tail and everything. Or not a comet, a meteor. We had 11. Now we need a big one for number 12. Because number 12 is August 12th, the day of the full solar eclipse and the start of the Perseus or Persidian shower. We'll call that one the shooting star that I just saw. I didn't really see a tail, but it was a bright shooting star, that's for sure. Saw a shooting star. Ooh, that was a comet or a meteor. That was number 12. It wasn't a very long one, but it had a good tail and it was super bright. We had 12, not 13 for August 13th. Ooh. That was another one. That's 13. Like these ones are cool, but they're nothing like the first one that came at like 9 o'clock. From the 9 o'clock comet. Like it was a fast forward. April. Let's charge my phone up. Get to 100%. Alrighty, we are back in charging mode. 2:52 on the clock. Number 13, where are you? Shooting star, but no tail. Another shooting star. We're just waiting, people. Waiting for some more meteors. Waiting on number 13. We've seen some great ones. We've seen some good ones. I want to see a couple more great ones. I feel like a great one would show up on my camera screen, and I want you guys to see one from the camera. We're at 110. Fuck. It was supposed to be more than this. I've been extremely patient. I feel like I probably gotta stay up till at least 4 a.m. since I've put in this much time already. We're at 3:05 on the clock, 3 hours and 5 minutes, and we're at 1:12. Got about halfway done. Oof. I'm gonna need these meteors to pick up if I'm gonna be able to go another 3 hours. Come on, meteors. Show me what you got. Give me your best. Just saw a meteor, 13, right above my head. 13. Oh, that's a cold wind. shooting star. That was a meteor. That's number 14. I'm thinking I may need to call tonight. I'm getting cold. I've seen some good ones. I never seen a meteor shower before, so this is definitely worth it. But I think I may have seen enough. Maybe I'll pull my car around facing that way and see if I can't see a couple more before I lay down for bed. But I think this was a productive night, people.